Over the past 12 months, I have made over $2 million in sales promoting products that I get for free from TikTok using one of the best TikTok affiliate strategies that I have ever seen. And I've actually taught this to dozens of other students of mine who are now making over $10,000 to $20,000 every single month with their own TikTok Shop affiliate accounts, completely changing their lives forever. For example, my friend Mike, who's making over $20,000 a month, my mom, who's making over $23,000 in a single month, actually her second month ever doing this, and even my sister, who made $500,000 in just 2024 alone. And listen, I'm not special in this in any way. Neither are my friends or my family that are doing this, especially my mom, who never even had the TikTok app before doing this, which is the craziest part about all this. And I'm currently in the military. I'm active duty in the military right now, and I just happened to find something that makes way more money than even the military does for me. So if someone like me or even my mom can do something like this, honestly, you can too. So in this video, I'm going to break down every part of affiliate formula, from starting your own TikTok account to getting the products and actually making sales with these products to make the money that you want. And if you stay until the end, I'll actually show you how you can get access to a ready-to-go 20,000 follower TikTok account that is completely ready for TikTok Shop affiliate so you can start making sales. So let's get right into it. Step number 1, you need to reach 5,000 followers to get accepted into the TikTok Shop affiliate program. Now you're probably asking, how do I get to 5,000 followers? And honestly, it's a combination of a ton of different things, but the things that I recommend to you first is that you need to be posting consistently. A lot of people, they start this whole journey and they quit after 5 or 6 videos, and it just, honestly, you should not go into it with the mindset that you're going to get these followers right away. It is going to take time. How much time it takes is dependent on how good of quality the posts are that you make, and then also how many times that you post. On TikTok, there really is no max amount of posts that you can make per day, and there is no special time of the day to be posting those videos either. The more that you post, the more money that you make, or the more followers that you get. So you need to be posting. Now, there are a couple different styles of posts that I recommend to people and like what they should be posting. And there's 2 methods that I recommend the most. The first one, which is the one that I actually did for the account that I use right now, which is called clipped content. And that is basically where you are going onto, different websites like YouTube or honestly any other platform and finding videos and recreating that content to post on TikTok. There are tons of different types of content that you can post, such as country music videos, motivational content, news related content. It could be literally anything, even podcast footage. For example, the account that I use right now, I actually started with country music videos. I would go onto YouTube, I would screen record those videos, and I would recreate them in a different manner so that I could post them onto TikTok, and I gained 120,000 followers doing that method. Now, you do need to slightly change this content to make it unique, or else TikTok will recognize that kind of content and deem it as unoriginal and then take it off the For You page. So the more that you can edit this content, change the filters, change the text on screen, invert the video, whatever you can do, ultimately will help you with getting this content out and actually post it on TikTok to get you those followers. Now, the second method that I really like is educational content. Posting something that you are passionate about. If you have a hobby you work in, whatever it is, you can make educational content surrounding that type of passion or hobby that you have. For example, I'm currently in the military, so I could make a TikTok account talking about the military and the benefits or what the lifestyle is like, and just honestly circling all of my content around that. And it's funny because I've actually seen somebody do something very similar working at McDonald's. They were literally talking about their lifestyle and what their life is like working there, showing live streams of them just working at McDonald's, making Big Macs and all these different things, and people love it. People follow the account and people thrive off of that account for whatever reason. Another really big method that I've been seeing a lot of people do is news-related content. So they find something that's happening in the world right now and making educational content based around the breaking news that's happening. We actually have a member in our community doing this right now and has gained thousands and thousands of followers doing news-related content. What I really like about this method is that you don't need to be super creative to get this going. You can just go find something on Google of what's happening in the world right now with the news, screenshot that, and then make a TikTok video with that as a green screen behind you. Once you post that video, there's a very good chance that people are going to love that video and want to come back to it later to see more content related to that subject that you just talked about. Those are just some ways that I recommend to getting to 5,000 followers, but now let's get into step 2. So at this point, you have been accepted into the TikTok Shop affiliate program, and now we need to start requesting free sample products to get delivered to your door so you can start making videos and start making money. But before we do any of that, I highly recommend that you walk around your house and look for things that are already on TikTok Shop to see if you can start making money on those products right now. For example, if you have a Keurig coffee machine, you can make money off of that right now. If you have a vacuum cleaner that is on TikTok Shop, you can start making money on that product right now. Now let's say that you've went through all of the products that you have laying around your house. Now you need to start requesting products on the TikTok app. And there are a couple different ways that I recommend doing this, but one is obviously going to be the free sample button that you will get on the TikTok app once you are accepted into the program. This is the most common method of actually getting free samples once you have that button, but it's usually a lot harder to get that accepted when you are a beginning affiliate, and that's why I recommend step number 2 for getting free sample products. And that is actually going to be messaging the sellers as much as you possibly can. This is where you go onto the TikTok app and you message every seller that you possibly can with a pre-written script and send it to as many as you possibly can. I actually know a creator who sent over 400 messages in just one day to 400 different companies. And imagine if only 30 of those companies say yes, you just got 30 free products mailed to your door. Now that you've gotten these free products, you need to move to step number 3, which is create the content. At this point, we're ready to start making the videos to actually make us the money for these free products that we just got. How you make this content is actually extremely important, and you can do this in tons of different ways, but using your creativity is oftentimes the best strategy you can do. But I will say though that having a structure to your content is very, very important. And so what I like to tell people is start with a hook, move to the actual product features, have some urgency, and then a call to action at the end. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to run through how I made $15,000 off of this video right here, and I want to recreate it with you guys to actually show you how easy and simple these videos can be. And by the way, I do teach this exact method and actually show you guys more breakdowns just like this in my community, which I will link down below. Unapologetic plug there. So what we're going to do, first you want to grab your phone. So before you even grab your phone, get the whole setup ready. So I have this product fully set up and ready to go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it like laid out very nicely. And we're gonna have the photos in a nice area, just like I did here. I want everything to look nice. Personally, I would actually have this on a desk somewhere else, but you guys wouldn't be able to see me. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna set everything up here. We're gonna grab our phone. So first step, set everything up. Second step, grab your phone. You're gonna go into the TikTok app. You are going to click the plus button at the bottom. You are going to slide over to the 10-minute mark one. And then if you have ultra zoom or wide angle zoom, zoom out. It actually makes the whole display and everything look a lot nicer. If you don't have that, it's perfectly fine. I just recommend it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find ways to utilize this product and showcase it in really nice ways. And then we're gonna do a voiceover at the end. So we're not gonna speak, we're just gonna film, and then we're gonna do a voiceover at the end. So what I wanna do, my first thought when I'm filming this product and filming it nicely, I want to film it in use. So what problem does this product solve? If this product is solving a problem, we wanna showcase that problem being solved as earliest in the video as possible, because that usually converts people to purchase that product. So this product, it prints out photos at home. So I have this photo of my mom and I and tons of photos. I'm gonna set them up in the corner, and we are going to print out a photo from my phone, and we're gonna film that entire process and then just show other features as well. So now we're gonna go over to the actual app that you can utilize to print photos from this thing. We're gonna print off a photo of my beautiful wife, and we're gonna get this thing going. So all I have to do is click the print button. Once it starts printing, I'm gonna start filming everything. So see if this actually starts printing. There it goes. Now it should be ready to go. We're gonna go back to this app, and you know, every product is gonna be different in how you utilize it. This is just what I'm doing with this product specifically, but I want you to see all the little different features and the ways that I film things and the lighting maybe. You see how it's a lot brighter right now than it is previously in the video. That's because TikTok Shop videos are very bright, very natural lighting. So we're gonna utilize that. Okay, now that the photo is starting to print, we can go back to the actual app here and start filming. So we can just get tons of different clips, really nice and slow. All right, so we just got the photo printed. We just got a ton of different shots. We're not gonna use most of those, but I just want an abundance of videos so that we can sift through them and see what we're gonna actually use. So now we have the photo printed. Now we can get maybe another clip of me grabbing the photo and looking at it. And that's pretty much what I'm doing in this actual example, in this video here. So we can do one of me grabbing it. That's pretty much it. That's really all I can think about right now. There's really nothing else to it. I would show the actual phone, but you guys are being filmed on a phone right now, so I can't really utilize that. I would plug in the phone right here if I could, but I can't. So I'm just going to utilize what I have here, which is this, and we're going to have another one where I just basically have the photo. I'm gonna set it down and then point down to the link where the link would be to purchase this product, because I wanna direct people where to go, and then we'll do a voiceover after this and edit the video. Cool. So that's pretty good. It's only a 19-second long video, so you don't need much time with these videos. You don't need to make them minutes long. It can be very, very short. I even recommend like 20, 25, 30 seconds max. And now if you're giving a ton of value and doing a full-on review of the product, then sure, you can do longer, but I like 19 seconds. At that point, I'm pretty much educating the person enough on the product to make an educated guess on whether or not they want to buy it or not. So now let's do an actual voiceover, and you're gonna go back to the beginning of the video, and you're going to click voice, and then you're click record, and now we're just gonna record the entire voiceover. And this is an important part because you need to find a way to capture people's attention, which you're doing with the visual of the product, solving a problem, and then you wanna do with an auditory version as well, which is going to be, you know, your voice and what you're saying. And I highly recommend that you pose a question at the beginning of your video. If you can pose a question to the audience and it be a controversial question, people are going to run to the comments, and that's going to boost your video and get you more sales. So I love to pose questions. So I'll say like, why did it take until 2025 to come up with this? And people are like, they've been around for decades. I did that with this video. I literally was like, why did it take until 2025 to come up with this? And everybody, I got 345 comments on that video of people saying they've had these for decades. And those people saying that pushed my video, and I made $15,000 off of it. So utilize controversy, say things incorrectly, mispronounce words, do all these different things. I'm going to use the same hook that I used for this one because it works, and I'm gonna pose that question. So, why did it take until 2025 to come up with a photo printer that prints off photos from your phone at home? See how I have some inflection? It kind of just like, it sounds natural, but it doesn't sound salesy. It's just like I'm posing a question, asking them why. And now I want to kind of give some features, but continue that kind of storyline. So let's say, like we have Apache helicopters and people landing on the moon, but it takes them this long to print off photos at home. So it kind of continues that story, but then re-emphasizes like how crazy it is and how nice it is to have something that can do this at home. So you don't have to go to the store. Like my wife loves this. Nope. You're also gonna have to redo lots of retakes and tons of retakes with audio. I'll probably have to do it multiple more times here, but I've done it over 30 times in one video, many times. So it's very normal. My wife loves the fact that I can just do this at home instead of going to the store. And these things are super cheap here on TikTok right now. So if you guys want these, I'll link it down below. So the structure of that voiceover is I posed a controversial question. I gave them some reasons of why they should buy it, being like, hey, like it prints off photos at home. You don't have to go to the store or whatever. And then I go into a price anchor. So I say, or create some kind of price urgency. I say, and they're actually really cheap here on TikTok right now. So if you guys want these things, click the link down below. So now I give them a call to action at the end. So controversy, showcase the product in use right from the start of the video. And then I go into the product features, and then I go into, price urgency, and then I do a call to action at the end So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Now let's click the done button and listen to it. Why did it take until 2025 to come up with a photo printer that prints off photos from your phone at home? Like, we have Apache helicopters and people landing on the moon, but it takes them this long to print off photos at home. My wife loves the fact that I can just do this at home instead of going to the store. And these things are super cheap here on TikTok right now. So if you guys want these, I'll link it down below. Super cool. So now let's add some text on screen. You don't want to make this too flashy for the text on screen. You want to keep it very minimal, very small. For this example, I just have a yellow text with 2 lines that say Kodak photo printer, what it is, and then the price anchor. TikTok is moving away from these prices and percentages and stuff, so I'm not going to do that for this video. But let's say Kodak photo printer, because that's what it is. Or you could just say something controversial again to kind of re-emphasize people to comment. Could be tons of different things. But let's just say Kodak photo printer. I'm gonna make it yellow because that's the color of the product and it kind of just coincides really well. And let's click next. And now we wanna create a description. The description can be very short and sweet. Don't waste your time on this. I'm just gonna write the same thing, Kodak photo printer. Oops. Kodak photo printer. And then hashtag printer, hashtag photo printer, hashtag photo, and hashtag home essentials. And that's probably fine. Like, it doesn't need to be crazy. The hashtags are not gonna make or break your videos. And then let's edit the cover. So the little thumbnails that look like your videos, we're gonna edit that. Click title or tint, whatever, whichever one you want, doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna make this look nice. Kodak photo printer. Again, these don't matter too much. That's why I'm not spending much time on them. Click save. And now the most important part of this entire video, you need to add the link to the product or else you're not gonna get any sales on it. So the little orange shopping cart that shows up on your videos, you need to add that. Click add link, product and more, and then click product. Here we are. Okay, so we're gonna find which one. There, I have multiple of this product because they have different lines of different ones. So I'm just gonna do this one. And let's change the name to just what it is. What is it? It's a photo printer. Click add. And now our video is ready to post. So we can either draft it or we can post it. The posting time, when you post it, none of it matters. I'm literally gonna post this video right now with you guys. So don't hesitate to post it now or post it later. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just gonna post it here now with you guys, just like that. And there we go. So now my video is being uploaded onto my TikTok Shop page, and it's gonna post. So there we go. Hopefully this helps. And by the way, we're going to go way more in depth with this in my community. So if you guys haven't joined that, 100% recommend it. We do this step-by-step stuff and help you guys find these products and how to promote them as well. This is a very typical framework for a TikTok Shop affiliate video, but it's what you put inside of those actual frameworks that make this kind of content so special. More than likely, when you first start and you actually make this kind of content, you're probably not going to see success for maybe even months. But for me, I luckily didn't have that issue. I found the framework that worked for us right away. I ended up finding it with my first month and made $59,000 my first month doing this. I taught that same framework to my sister. It took her a little bit longer, and on her 3rd month, she made $70,000, but it obviously works because even my friends were doing it, and even my mom, who made $24,000 her 2nd month ever trying this. At this point, you're about a month in, let's say, and you have posted, say, 80 videos. And now is a good time that you need to look back at your content and see what is working and what's not. And that could be a multitude of different things. That could be the product, that could be the way that you promoted it, that could be the environment that you're in. Who knows what it could be, but you need to focus in on that thing and really double down on it. At the end of the day, all of this comes down to consistently posting. If you are not posting, you are not making money and you are not getting followers. So please, please, please post your content. You'll be happy that you did, especially months down the road. I do have another bonus tip for you though. It is live streaming. Live streaming is on the up for TikTok Shop, and you can actually make money live streaming products just like you did with videos. But the amount of product purchases per viewer is so much higher for live streaming than it is on videos. And there's a multitude of different reasons why people actually purchase more on live streams, but a big reason is the fact that you feel more connected with the person behind the screen because it's happening in real time. Another big reason is that people can ask questions about the product, and the person who's behind behind the screen can actually tell them and teach them about what the product is and answer their questions so that they feel more willing to purchase that product. Now, after watching this video, you have basically 3 options. 1, you can either ignore everything that I just taught you, move on with your life, and more than likely not achieve any of the goals you have with TikTok Shop Affiliate. 2, you can try this by yourself and more than likely not have someone to hold you accountable and actually answer questions, because I can almost guarantee you're going to run into some type of question. Or 3, you can join one of the biggest TikTok Shop affiliate communities where we give you guys 24/7 support, as well as live calls where we go over new strategies and answer your guys' questions and talk to you directly, while also giving you full access to a ready-to-go TikTok account so you can start making money on TikTok Shop right away. If you do decide to choose the 3rd option, then click the link down below and I will see you there.